我真的要笑哭了我。
It's so insulting. I really wanted to laugh and cry. I bought it for more than 6,000 yuan when I got married, so I thought I'd sell it at a second-hand shop. I asked the owner, and guess how much he offered me? He gave me 100. This
What? Can you believe that? From $6,000 to 100 for a ring when you got married. This is that lie that these commercials tell you. Diamonds are forever. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Idiot thing. Listen, guys. Do not buy an expensive wedding ring thinking that when you get a divorce or in the future, you're going to be able to get your money back. It's all a lie. It was never an investment. Let's continue.
thing is really depreciating. I finally understand what they mean by diamonds are forever. They last forever. Well, they won't last forever if you can't sell them.
That's a new one. That's a new one, yo. Diamonds are forever because you can't sell them. I like that.
How can they last if you just keep them? A netizen from Liaoning shared a similar experience. The 17,000 yuan wedding ring she bought 8 years ago can now only be sold for 200 yuan. The ring has depreciated by 99%, and she regrets not buying gold instead.
8年前花17000多买了颗结婚钻戒。
8 years ago, I spent over 17,000 yuan on a wedding ring. I told my husband, I don't want any dowry, I just want a diamond ring for about 20,000 yuan. That didn't seem like too much to ask, but guess how much I can sell it for now? I can't even display it at my stall anymore. But after having our second child, it's too small to wear, so I thought I'd sell it. Yesterday, I went to a few shops, and the best price I was offered was 200 yuan, and that was just for the ring setting. Then I talked to my cousin, who got married 7 years ago. She bought gold back then, about 280 yuan per gram. She sold it this year for 970 yuan per gram, making a profit of 80 to 100,000 yuan.
That's
After hearing
crazy.
this, I really regret it.
Yo, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. This is crazy, yo. Who would have thought that you can't sell your gold? You know what I mean? This is madness, guys. Let's go.
A netizen from Anhui mentioned that the 18,000 yuan worth of gold he bought in 2012 is now worth more than 45,000 yuan, while the same value in diamonds today would only fetch around 1,000 yuan. It's not just consumers who are struggling. Manufacturers of lab-grown diamonds are facing the same challenges. At a factory in Zhe County, Henan, 6-sided press machines run day and night. Graphite material is subjected to high pressure of 5 to 6 gigapascal and a temperature of 1400 degrees Celsius, simulating the natural environment in which diamonds grow. After 20 days, the material transforms into tiny shining crystals, which have the same physical and chemical properties as natural diamonds, and are nearly impossible to distinguish with the naked eye. Diamonds, once symbols of eternal love, are now being produced in Henan's lab-grown diamond factories. The price of a 1-carat diamond there can be as low as several hundred to a few thousand yuan.
In the final step of producing lab-grown diamonds, the diamond is knocked down and transformed from graphite into a diamond. It's completely pure, without...
That's a crazy process. Honestly, this goes to show you that lab diamonds deserves to be as cheap as they are, because when you're dealing with natural diamonds, people are really putting in some hard labor work on top of having to dig it up. So it makes sense for lab diamonds to be way cheaper than natural, but it doesn't make sense to deal with natural diamonds no more if they're not an investment. So I can see why no one's buying.
Without any additives, even purer than natural diamonds. Currently, a 1-carat diamond with an IGI certificate of top quality costs over 1,000 yuan. If you don't require the highest quality, you can find diamonds for just a few hundred yuan per carat.
Netizens commented, diamonds are forever, but in Henan, they're produced by the ton. At whatever it is, Chinese people can make it at rock-bottom prices.
In Henan, the average price of small lab-grown diamonds is about 200 yuan each. Larger ones cost around 700 to 800 yuan, while lower quality ones are as cheap as 100 yuan per diamond. The price can drop to just a few dozen yuan per carat. Higher quality diamonds are priced between a few hundred to 1,000 yuan. For polished diamonds, the labor cost alone can be hundreds of yuan per carat, often more expensive than the diamond itself. Some smaller diamonds have polishing costs that are higher than the material itself.
These factories were mostly built during the explosive expansion.
Yo, what up, G's? Thanks for coming through. But yeah, man, this is crazy. People are saying that lab diamonds are all in the Moissanite pendants now, so they're not even doing lab diamonds as much. That could be true. That could be true. We'll do another video about that later on.
Between 2018 and 2023. According to industry statistics, there were about 6,000 HPHT press machines in China. By 2023, this number soared to over 50,000, with more than...
Yo, guys, do you know how crazy this is? Okay. An HPHT machine is a diamond making machine. So there was only 6,000 of these diamond making machines, which makes lab diamonds. But now there's over 50,000 of these machines compared to 6,000. That means China is about to flood the world with freaking lab and HPHT diamonds. They have over 50,000 machines. This is crazy.
10,000 machines in Chang'e, Henan alone. The investment in equipment far exceeds the actual market demand.
Oh, this is bad. They spent all this money on diamond making machines. And the demand for diamonds is not gonna be there because the machines cost way more than the demand. So they're about to lose money. These factories are desperate. No wonder the price of diamonds are falling. They built too much of these machines for lab diamonds, and the demand for diamonds are not there. These factories are about to go bankrupt,
leading to a sharp drop in prices. According to industry quotes, the wholesale price of a 1-carat lab-grown diamond in 2020 was about 15,000 to 20,000 yuan. By 2023, it had dropped to 6,000 to 8,000 yuan. By 2024, some companies were even selling it at less than 4,000 yuan, a price drop of more than 70 to 85%. Lab-grown diamonds, as part of China's National Strategic Emerging Industries or New Materials Industry, not only benefit from scientific research subsidies, tax breaks, and more convenient project approvals, but also from local industry funds and policy support.
Look at all those machines are there. You guys cannot tell me like the market is not flooded with mine diamonds right now.
The Henan government has supported the development of lab-grown diamond production bases through measures such as industrial planning, laboratory construction, and industrial funds. They have set up industrial research institutes, provided R&D subsidies to companies, and built processing and industrial zones to promote industry chain integration. These local policies have attracted companies to invest in production lines and equipment. According to Sohu, China's lab-grown diamond output was expected to reach 22 million carats, accounting for about 70% of global production.
22 million carats a year of global production. China is putting out these diamonds. You cannot tell me your chain right now does not come from China. Well, all the information, all these lab diamond machines, over 60,000 of them. Are you gonna lie and say your chain is made in the USA? It's from China.
Henan province alone has enough production capacity to supply a 3-carat diamond to every newlywed in China. From August to October 2024, prices reached a bottom point, and many factories in Henan were forced to shut down due to lack of profitability.
Also, if you guys don't know, marriage in China is going down like crazy. So on top of them making all these diamonds with the 50,000 diamond making machines, no one is getting married in China no more. So they're not able to sell off these diamonds. So they are gonna go bankrupt. This is maddening.
A lab-grown diamond business owner in Henan stated, "A piece of equipment costs 1 to 2 million yuan. During the most profitable time, we would earn back the cost of the equipment in a year. That was when profits were huge, and many factories went crazy investing in equipment. Now, forget about earning back the cost of the equipment. Just being able to cover the staff wages and utilities is considered doing well. Many factories have stopped production. Some have halted part of their operations, and some have completely switched to producing industrial diamonds. Lab-grown diamonds have no profit, while industrial diamonds are much more profitable." Some netizens also believe that lab-grown diamonds have become so cheap that no one is buying them anymore. Now, they're mainly used for industrial processes.
What's going on? Now the price of lab-grown diamonds is just 700 yuan per carat, and that's without the certificate. Look at the diamonds we used to make. They were this big. It's 100% a loss, so I don't want to make lab-grown diamonds anymore. The price keeps dropping too fast. It's a headache. These bracelets are all at a loss. Anyway, anyone with inventory right now has to sell at a loss. It's a reality we just have to accept.
A netizen involved in the
This is the perfect time to buy your jewelry. Get icy. And these American jewelers or wherever you're from, if they try to upprice you, shop somewhere else or go to China. I'm telling you, now is the time to get icy if you need that.
lab-grown diamond industry said that now so many jewelry stores are closing down, whether it's gold, diamonds, or physical stores. People just don't have money anymore. It's a cold winter for the jewelry industry. These closed diamond stores sell the remaining inventory to second-hand dealers, who then resell it. Some second-hand dealers collect so many diamond certificates every day, they end up with dozens of kilograms. Upstream diamond manufacturers are halting production, and downstream distributors are also facing closures.
I've never seen so much diamonds in my
我
life.
现在所在的位置是
I'm currently at the Kimberly Diamond Store below Jia10 Hotel, and it closed just a few days ago. Now I'm here to take a look, and it feels really sad. Why? Because this store has been around for 20 years in my memory. I remember when I was 4 years old, the store already existed.
A jewelry merchant named Mr. Xu shared on social media he attended a lab-grown diamond conference at the Guangzhou Diamond Trading Center. Diamond companies approached him for collaboration, offering to take over production lines and produce an endless supply of lab-grown diamonds at the world's lowest prices.
Let's skip ahead a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not watching the full thing, but this is a lot of insight. Guys, what do you think is going to happen in the future? Do you think the whole diamond market is just going to collapse? That lab diamonds are going to be the same price of cubic zirconia? Let me know in the comments what you think about that, because this is crazy, man.
What's happening now. According to the information Mr. Xu has gathered, some listed companies in China producing lab-grown diamonds have 10 to 100 times more inventory than we imagine. They're afraid to release it. Their stockpiles have become so massive that they're getting nervous. There was even a report...
Guys, it's time to buy. Get your loose stones.
In Henan, where tourists would receive lab-grown diamonds at the train station. Mr. Xu called it the worst marketing in the world. This constant price slashing to gain market share is going to hurt the entire industry in the end. Because China is the main supplier of rough diamonds globally, and major diamond markets in the US and Europe have to source from the global market, when China sells cheaper and in greater quantities, the overall price worldwide starts to fall. This leads to a continuous decrease in the wholesale price of lab-grown diamonds. As a result, finished diamonds in the US and Europe also drop in price, affecting the pricing power of natural diamonds as well. Multiple international diamond associations
I think it's crazy because the price of diamonds are going down, but the price of silver and gold is skyrocketing right now. So it's kind of like evening out the price of everything, if you get what I'm saying, you know? So like even if you did want to buy a diamond ring or a diamond chain, the price might continue to be the same as it did as before, even though the diamond prices are down, because the price of gold is through the roof and the price of silver is through the roof. So it's kind of like a balancing act, I guess, for jewelry.
Associations have pointed out that the significant price drop of lab-grown diamonds has caused consumers to question whether diamonds can retain their value, ultimately impacting the sales of natural diamonds. De Beers, the leading giant in the diamond industry, has lowered the prices of natural diamond rough stones several times due to the impact of lab-grown diamonds and economic reasons. In China, a netizen said that their 1-carat natural diamond, which once cost over 50,000 yuan, is now worth just over 10,000 yuan.
1克拉的天然钻石现在
What is the current market for recycling a 1-carat natural diamond? Take the HVS GIA certificate as an example. During the pandemic, diamonds with these parameters were selling for over 50,000 yuan.
Yeah, during the pandemic, the price of everything went through the roof. And I knew it wouldn't last, but for it to drop off this bad is crazy. Because 50,000 yuan, I forgot how much US that is.
And they were in such high demand that they sold out instantly. Now, a similar 1-carat HVS 23EX with no fluorescence is worth just over 10,000 yuan.
Yo, that's crazy. It went from 50,000 yuan, I don't know the conversion, to 10,000 yuan. That's crazy. That's way less than half. That's like 400%, you know what I mean, of a loss.
The price has been slashed in half. For diamonds under 1 carat, the situation is even worse. On the other hand, larger diamonds like 2 carat, 3 carat, and 4 carat haven't seen as sharp of a price drop because the larger the diamond, the rarer it is in the market.
2017年9万多买的。
I bought a 1.5 carat diamond ring for over 90,000 yuan in 2017. Now, how much is it worth? The main stone weighs 1.5 carats, with an additional 0.24 carats of side stones, and the setting is 18 karat gold. When the customer bought it, it cost over 90,000 yuan. But this diamond has a flaw. It has strong blue fluorescence. Because of this flaw, the price dropped significantly.
I kind of like the little blue fluorescence that's there, but each his own.
For such a big, flashy diamond, originally bought for over 90,000 yuan, how much is it worth on the secondhand market now? Based on color, clarity, and cut. The current weight is 1.5 carats, color is J, clarity is SL1, and the cut is VG for 2 parts and EX for 1. The biggest flaw is a strong fluorescence.
Oh,
right
no,
now,
no. He bought it for 90,000. And now that same one would sell for 20,000 new. So how much is he going to be able to sell it secondhand? 10,000? Oh, no.
If the diamond is brand new, it will sell for about 20,000 yuan in the secondary market. As for the setting and diamond combined, if we buy it, it's worth less than 20,000 yuan, so around 10,000 yuan.
Netizens commented, gold has tripled in price, but diamonds have dropped by 90%. Another netizen said they bought an 80-point diamond ring for over 30,000 yuan in 2004, and now it's worth only 2,000 yuan. The once rare and expensive diamond industry, which was once seen as a symbol of luxury, has now been overtaken by mass production technology, with prices continually shrinking and its value system being completely reshaped. China controls about 70% of the global rough diamond production.
I was right. It was about 70 or 80% of the production. So if China has so much, other countries that produce diamonds, they're probably doing terrible at that. And China could break the market because they have tons of freaking diamonds right now. They could put all the other countries out of business too.
Similar tragedies have already been played across multiple sectors. Take the photovoltaic industry, for example. Driven by massive subsidies from the Chinese government, production capacity surged, with China now accounting for over 80% of the global capacity. However, the utilization rate is only 50%.
Yeah, we're skipping ahead. We're skipping
overall
ahead.
wellness, packed with powerful ingredients.
We're skipping ahead, guys. Sorry about that. But let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think China's about to go bankrupt? Or do you think this is just a fade or things are going to get better? Let me know in the comments what you think. And hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and check out the jewelry store, the getflystore.com, because we've got lab diamonds too. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to check us out and use my discount code at Get Lux Jewelry. It gets you 30% off. It's called Urban Gear Man. Check the affiliates down below. Shout out the boy Jizo. Shout out to James Custom Jewelry. He says he got his. You done know we here. But yeah, man, this is crazy. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm signing out, y'all. Peace.